Kadampa Meditation Center, KMC, Toulouse. That's how we say in English. They have invited me to pay a brief visit to their centre. They have just finished converting their new building into their urban centre. And now they're beginning to use it for teachings, meditations, and so on. How wonderful, how wonderful. So they invited me, Genla, can you please come and officially open the new centre? I'm delighted to do that. So we will have a traditional opening ceremony, and during that ceremony then we also bless the shrine. After that, then they requested me, please can you give a short talk, short teaching. And the subject they asked me to talk on was being a spiritual practitioner in the modern day. What a wonderful talk. What a wonderful subject. Very practical. Sometimes we look, for example, if we think about it, it looks like maybe there's not much interest these days in a spiritual practice. Looks like most of the people that I work with and associate with, they're not talking much about spiritual practice. They seem to be more occupied, more concerned with material things, external development and so forth. But then you go online and you look, spiritual is everywhere. Everybody's offering a spiritual path, a spiritual practice, a yoga this and a tantra that. So much seems to be, looks like everybody's interested. I think what that shows us is that we need some wisdom to be able to understand what is a qualified spiritual practice. What is a spiritual practice that's actually going to help me, that has lineage, that comes from people who themselves have changed their lives for the better through putting this spiritual practice into their lives. How do we find such a spiritual practice? And then, once we engage in that spiritual practice, how do you mix a spiritual practice with your regular daily life? Maybe we think, okay, I understand I need to find maybe a spiritual centre, a spiritual teacher. I need to listen to teachings, I need to read books, especially I need to learn to meditate. Yeah, of course we need to do all of these things. But, you know, that doesn't take up an awful lot of our life, does it? Most of our life is out of meditation, out of the centre, out of the book. We're at work, we're at home, we're travelling and so on. So I want to talk a little bit about, to be a modern spiritual practitioner, you have to have a practice that works everywhere, not just on the meditation seat. You have to have a spiritual practice that works on the tram, that works in the office, that works in the park, that works with the family, works with your friends and so on. So we're going to take a look at this subject during this talk. I'm very much looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to visiting Toulouse and meeting you all. So I hope to see you there before too long. Thank you.